Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so before the video begins, I want to draw your guys' attention for about 30 seconds to my Mega Crasher Go channel, which is on its way up to 200 amazing people subscribed, and alternatively my Mega Crasher Pro channel, which is on its way up to 150 subscribers. So if you guys are into Pokemon Go related content, then do check out and subscribe to Mega Crasher Go, and if you guys are into competitive Pokemon content, then do check out and subscribe to Mega Crasher Pro. With that being said, let's cue the intro.
Let's turn this motherfucker down!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Pokemon fans of the world, it is Mega Crasher, and I come at you guys back again once again with a brand new video. And ladies and gentlemen, it has been so long, I feel, since we have last done a video like this. I mean, I know the anime took like a 3-week break since the last episode where it had ended the Necrozma arc, and now, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the way to a brand new arc. Now, when it comes to this episode here, being episode 91, it didn't exactly have too much contribution to the arc itself. Like, there wasn't exactly any story progression, but the thing is that this episode, I feel, was meant to be a filler, meant to be a fun, chilled, laid-back episode after the amount of action that took place in the last arc. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I present you guys with episode 91 review, so let's do this! Woo! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we open things off with Ash and Kiawe with his little sister. Can't remember her name off the top of my head. You know, she doesn't exactly make too many appearances in the anime, so it's not worth remembering. Anyways, what we got going on here is we have ourselves them arriving at the Pikachu Valley, where it is indeed an Outbreak-chu. And I just gotta say, for you Pikachu fans, this is the episode for you. So, we get to a scene where it showcases a girl dressed as a Pikachu, and this girl, man oh man alive, is she ever dedicated to being like Pikachu? She ends her sentences, every sentence, with the word Pika. And, you know, it's cute. It was all cute at first, but I won't lie, it started to get slightly annoying at some parts of the episode. But anyways, so it was pretty funny nonetheless. So we end up having this girl analyze Ash's Pikachu, and she is able to tell that it is a Pikachu from the Kanto region, which I'm just thinking, damn girl, that's pretty impressive that you're able to tell the difference between Pikachus and all that stuff. But anyways, I was just kind of laughing the whole time, you know? Now, if you guys thought that this individual ending her sentences with Pika was overkill and demanding everyone else to end their sentences with Pika, if y'all thought that was overkill, nope, she decides to go one step further and give everybody a Pikachu makeover. Man oh man alive. I don't know how I would be able to handle that if that were me in that situation. And poor old Rotom Pokedex can't seem to take these changes. It ends up shorting out because it's so confused and overwhelmed. Man, I felt so bad for it. So obviously, you know, we can tell that this girl is very, very passionate about Pikachu, and she's projecting her passion on Ash and friends, and it ends up shining through to Kiawe, and it took the help of his little sister to do so, but man oh man alive, he ends up getting right passionate about Pikachu and gets right into the groove. And I gotta say, man, that's what makes Kiawe so great. He's got the hidden fiery passion when it comes out. And it's at that point that Kiawe actually stumbles across the actual home of the Pikachu, and well, look at that. We see one Pikachu, two Pikachu, oh, wait a second, no. We see a whole swarm of them gang up on Kiawe and just absolutely plow through him as they end up exiting their home, and I couldn't help but laugh my ass off. I thought that was pretty funny and cute at the same time. So we reached a point where we have ourselves the female Pikachu, known as Corinne, actually take an interest in Ash's Pikachu, or so it would seem, but turns out that, you know, them touching the tails was actually their way of greeting Ash's Pikachu. So we end up having Ash's Pikachu think that it is a little stun buffing and all that stuff, but turns out it was kind of projected as show-offy to the female Pikachu, so they kind of ended up backing off, and I'm just like, oh. come on. It's like, I felt bad for Pikachu a little bit, you know? So it's actually at that point, ladies and gentlemen, that the male Pikachu run over to greet Ash's Pikachu, and they end up conjuring up a ton of electricity where it creates this massive thundercloud that ends up shooting out electricity that makes all of the Pikachu in that area shine. I'm just like, what? That's actually pretty cool. Like, I'm just like, dude, that is awesome. And it ended up making all of the Pikachu look like 10 times better. Like, their fur was shining brighter than that thunderbolt right there. It was amazing. Now, of course, we cut to a scene where it showcases Team Rocket, and, well, you can tell that Mimikyu is not pleased. I mean, it absolutely hates Pikachu, and especially Ash's Pikachu at that. But, I mean, damn, like, the fact that all these Pikachu are in the sights of Mimikyu, like, I kind of feel bad for poor Mimikyu, because at the end, you know, it dresses up like Pikachu because all it wants is just to be loved like one, but yeah, it has a very deep-rooted hatred for Pikachu as a result. So, yeah, let's just see what happens in this regard. So we cut back to the scene where it showcases the Pikachu, and we see that Corinne actually shows a pretty big interest in Ash's Pikachu. So, you know, we have ourselves Corinne about to feed Pikachu what looks to be a Lum Berry. So that's about to happen, and then we end up seeing 2 jolts of electricity come and end up distracting Pikachu, while the first one ends up hitting it and the second one ends up knocking the berry right out of Pikachu's hands. And look at that. We got Elvis Presley. Oh, nope, sorry. I mean, we got ourselves Pompadour. Nope, we have ourselves a shiny Pikachu with a Pompadour. Yeah, we have ourselves what looks to be the Elvis of the Pikachu Valley. Now, mind you, this is a very special Pikachu. I mean, aside from the fact that it comes off extremely egotistical, mostly because of the fact that it is, you know, you could say the head honcho of the Pikachu Valley, but it's also a shiny Pikachu as well. Now, to be honest with you, I can't exactly blame the Pikachu too much here in this situation, because I'd be pretty damn hyped if I was a shiny variant, you know what I'm saying? I'd have, you know, I'd be thinking pretty high of myself, I'm not gonna lie, but here's the thing, I'm not shiny variant, I'm not even a Pokemon, but here's the thing, is that getting back on track, we have ourselves the shiny Pikachu and Ash's Pikachu ready to throw down. They're bumping heads, and, well, in this situation here, bumping Pompadours, you know, because the shiny Pikachu is, you know, using its Pompadour to taunt the Pikachu, and I thought that was pretty funny. And, of course, we got Corinne trying to break the two up, but, yeah, it turns out things end up getting a hell of a lot worse from there. So, unsurprisingly, we have ourselves a battle. But see, this isn't just any ordinary battle. No, this is a duel. This is a very special duel. We have ourselves Ash's Pikachu versus a shiny Pompadour Pikachu, and the winner is determined when the opponent is able to successfully bite down on the opposing Pikachu's tail and be declared the winner. So we see some pretty solid action between the two Pikachu, utilizing a variety of electric attacks, but this right here is the kicker. We have ourselves Ash's Pikachu using a very, very smartly timed Electro Web to pin down the shiny Pompadour Pikachu, so that way it cannot move, and thus Pikachu ends up being declared the winner after it successfully bites down on the Pompadour Pikachu's tail. But what's this? Turns out the shiny Pompadour Pikachu isn't an egotist after all. It actually has the class and the respect to raise the winner of the duel's hand, that being Ash's Pikachu, and of course Corinne ends up rewarding the both of them with, I am going to say, is kind of like a light peck on the face. Dun dun dun! Ladies and gentlemen, well, this is suddenly going to escalate very quickly. We have Mimikyu here. Now, whose Mimikyu do you suppose that is? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. With Mimikyu being around, you know Team Rocket's around as well. That's right, we got Team Rocket once again coming in, trying to ruin the fun of the good guys, so let's see how it plays out this time. Except, it seems like Miss Pika Girl isn't exactly the kind of individual to have smart thinking, because rather than recognizing that there is danger that's about to take place, she ends up dressing up Team Rocket in Pikachu costumes as well. And I'm just like, oh no, what are you doing, girl? Like, they're there to try and steal your Pikachu. They're there to try and steal your fun. And what's this now? Like, I was face-palming hardcore at that point. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Team Rocket ain't playing no games. We see Jessie busting out the Z move already for Mimikyu. And you guessed it, let's snuggle forever, except I wouldn't want to be snuggling with Mimikyu, especially when the thing is trying to eat you, you know? And as you're seeing right here, it ends up capturing a load of Pikachu, with the exception of Pompadour Pikachu and Ash's Pikachu. And I gotta say, you know, things are looking pretty tense at this point. What's gonna happen? So we have Jessie here maintaining the Mimikyu pose because she wants to maximize the power of that Z move, and it seems like it's working pretty well in her favor. We even see Team Rocket about ready to make their getaway, except, uh-oh, Pika Girl's looking Pika mad. Uh-oh. Things are gonna be turning around here, as you're about to see. Yep, as it turns out, you never ever judge a book by its cover, because this girl happens to be busting out her Z-ring, and well, what do you know? That shiny Pompadour Pikachu actually happens to be hers, as we find out. And it ends up busting out Catastro Pika, which just unsurprisingly annihilates Team Rocket, and of course it ends up sending them blasting off again as per usual. And of course it also sends the Pikachu flying in the air. Oh no, what's gonna happen next? It's Ash's Pikachu to the rescue. It ends up throwing up a very sturdy Electro Web, and it actually ends up giving the Pikachu that were captured a very soft landing, so there was no harm done to those Pikachu, thankfully, and it ends up being all well and good. So at this point, I'd have to say that both the shiny Pompadour Pikachu and Ash's Pikachu are looking like major studs at this point. And how many of y'all didn't see this coming? Yeah, we end up seeing Corinne land right in the arms of the Pompadour shiny Pikachu. So I think at this point we know who's got the girl. We know who's got the lady. That'd be the Elvis Presley Pikachu himself. So we cut to a real short scene where it shows Team Rocket being saved by Beware yet again. I mean, I gotta say, Beware is MVP. Like, it seems like that thing is unstoppable. Some could even say that, I don't know, it might be hacked. Uh-oh. Hashtag Pokemon Sun and Moon anime hackers exposed. I'm just kidding, guys. But seriously though, is there anything that Beware can't do? That thing is like the jack of all trades. Like, it's the Superman of Pokemon Sun and Moon, I think. So in the final scene of this episode, we end up seeing Pika Girl doing a head count of all her Pikachu after getting them back, and well, that is actually where the episode ends, and even the narrator couldn't stop saying Pika. I'm just like, oh no, not you too, seriously, not you too. I thought that I was kind of getting slightly driven crazy when it came to the whole Pika, you know, ending every sentence with the word Pika. That was way overkill in my opinion. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude this episode and thus conclude this video. I certainly hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you guys are new here to the channel, and also be sure to share this channel, share this video with your friends, see if they are interested in the hype that goes on. And the hype is spread through all three channels, man, so you got a pretty good variety when it comes to the content that we got here. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so very much for watching. I love each and every single one of you. You guys are awesome. You guys are my inspiration. You guys are what fuel and fire me up to get me to be as hyped as I can be, man. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next upload.